Hi guys.
Hello friends.
So if you have been following us for the last week, oh, those are some puppies. If you've been following us for this last week, then you know that we just launched a brand new online business training program. It's called 2020 Road Mapping. And we created it because we really want to help everybody create the space to grow with intention in the new year. So that's what we did.
Yeah, so we're super excited to bring this to you guys. This is our very first online business training program. A lot of the things that we've done in the past workshop related have been in person, and we just know that we have so many of you out there that follow us from all over the world. So now we can all come together and learn.
Yay.
So, Laura, what
Yes.
should we talk about?
Well, why don't we?
Should we give them a rundown?
There are going to be more videos as we go on, so we won't like give everything away in this first one, but maybe just give a little touch a little bit on what the program's going to look like, because Lacey Girl is going to be one of the facilitators along with Jeffrey Mitchell.
Jeffrey Mitchell.
Why don't you talk a little bit about what the program's going to be?
Okay, great. So, guys, if you're interested in this program, who this is good for are people who are business owners, creative entrepreneurs, they're freelancers. If you're in this sort of gig work space, chances are you're running your own business, you're wearing a lot of hats. I know for me and both Laura, we know that feeling because we're doing it with the Makers Collective. And so this training is really gonna help you get out of the weeds of just daily operations in your business, which, I mean, we've all been there, right? Like you have your list, you know all the things that you have to do, your finance, your administration, your invoicing, you're creating the work, you're probably making products or building out your services, and then you have to sell them, promote them, and then when you get the sales, what do you gotta do? All the client work. Anyone else getting stressed out just listening to me riff on this? Yeah. So chances are, if you're in this space, you're doing it all, and you're probably a kick-ass person at the craft that you are bringing into the world. That's all of us here. But when it comes to running a business, it just takes so much, right? And so I think we can get stuck in this rhythm of just doing the work, doing the work, doing the work. And the thing that happens there is you just kind of get stuck in that loop, and then we can get away from the things that are required to grow, like this. So rather than just like just doing the work, how are you going to really accelerate the growth of not only you but your business? And so we thought this new year would be a great time to bring you a training that'll help you create the space, create the roadmap, and give you the systems to test new things, to discover what could really elevate your business this year, so that you're not just doing the work in your business, but you're getting out of that with the space that you create to then work on your business to grow it.
And the reason that we don't like to bring you guys anything that we haven't personally done or believe in. And so the reason that we're doing this is because we went through this training with Jeff. So he has officially joined the Makers Collective team, which is super fun.
So we should maybe just like real quick tell you who Jeff is. So
sure, yeah.
If you don't know who Jeff Mitchell is, so Jeff is this genius. He works in corporate innovation, design thinking. He's an educator. He's also a dear friend of ours, and he's Laura's partner.
Yay.
And so we love Jeff. He's our kind of people. And so when we were really struggling, us too, in the throes of how do we keep running either our own business, our day job, and our business together, like we were burning out, you guys, because Makers Collective has grown so much, and so we needed some help. And so we knew that Jeff, he does this work with large corporations all the time. His workshops, his trainings are thousands and thousands of dollars because he's really good at helping big corporations do exactly this. How are they staying innovative? How are they creating space to grow? So he did that training with us.
And it's working.
It's fucking worked.
So we have a lot of interesting things on the horizon for 2020 that we never would have. We wouldn't be where we are right now if we hadn't gone through this work with Jeff and created that space to think about what was possible and where we could go with the things that we are superpowers. And so it's really exciting, and it's been a really exciting time of growth for us, and we we really want to share it with you guys and
Absolutely.
get you guys growing in the ways that we know you can.
And so, like, you know, just to touch on, because we did speak about this in the last few podcasts that we've launched. We did a couple in November, just us two, and then we brought Jeff on. And so if you haven't checked those out, that'll go kind of deeper into the work that we were able to do with him and the impacts of it. And we'll give you just a couple examples here. So I know personally, like, going into that training, I knew what our vision was for 2020. I knew the, like, irons that we had in the fire, and I personally was, like, silently struggling because I was thinking to myself, if I keep going the way I'm going, I won't have the resource or bandwidth or time and space to lift these programs off the ground. Like, legit, I was just spinning, working, burning the wick at both ends, both in my business and with all of our stuff at Makers Co. So for me personally, coming out of that training, it was like light bulb moments, aha moments. It was able to lay out exactly where there were lots of inefficiencies in my own, like, daily work schedule. Like I said, I was stuck in the doing, the execution, the daily operations of my business. And then going through this training with Jeff, he was able to illuminate a lot of things for both of us. And for me, it was like, oh, this is where all your time is, like, basically being sucked inside of your business and where all this energy is leaking out. And so for me, I decided to radically change stuff inside of my own business. I shut down services. I decided to basically go get a different type of job, a new revenue stream, so that I could create space and wean myself off of my business to then jump into Makers Collective as a business this year. That's been huge.
And I think for me, I was able to see where I could be more effective in supporting that day-to-day work that we do. So, you know, you guys know we do a podcast. We do meetups every month. We do regular social media posting. We do email newsletters. We do events,
workshops,
like all of these things. And those things are not going to end, but those are the areas, that's the day-to-day stuff that we needed to learn how to be more effective and more, just be able to do them
more efficiently, yeah.
Easier. It needed to take less time and less energy. So it's things like batch working. So now we have one day a month where we do all of our podcast recording, and we have another.
Systems. Oh my
we
God.
have all of these systems now that we didn't have before, and it was because of working through this training that you guys are going to be able to do in January.
So yeah, after we went through this training, it blew our fucking minds. And then we were like, okay, now we're starting to actually see the effects of all the changes we were able to make. And we did this over the summer, like tail end of the summer, so that we could prepare for the big things that are coming our way. And then going through this experience, I was like, you guys, we have to take the training that we just went through. We have to create a condensed, really, like, value-packed version of this for everyone in our community. Like, there's no way we can't share what we just learned with you guys. And so now it's finally created, we made it, we refined it, we tested it with a small test group, and now we're opening it up to the public. It's going to be the first of many interesting and lovely programs coming at you this year. Like, we're super pumped. And anyway, so we just really wanted to share our personal story with going through this training, the effects that it's had, how it's improved our lives. Like, I feel so relieved and, like,
Totally.
like, way more confident.
Well, and it just opened up the room for us to look at where we could go next. And now we're heading into a year that is going to be jam-packed full of things that are going to provide even more value for you guys and are going to provide even more value for us. So it's a win-win.
Win. So anyway, not to take too much of your time, we just wanted to give you a sneak peek into what's coming. We'll tell you more about this program coming up. We're going to bring Jeff on so you can see him as well. And just click the link attached to this video to learn more and sign up and come join us. It's going to be January 14th online.
Just to let you guys know, so it's going to be $150 regular price, but we have early bird pricing happening now until December 15th. So it's $100. So go check out the landing page and then get your spot, because
it's going to be great.
We're so excited.
Yeah, and if you have any questions, just DM us, reach out. We're here for you. We're so excited to take on this year together. It's going to be a good one. And that's it.
Bye, guys.
Bye.